Welcome to Fundamental of GIS, series of History of GIS, the commercial era, 1976 to 2011. Well, that's a lot of history we went through, and I promise, this is the last video. And we're back on 2006, okay, 2006 again. I'm sorry to repeating, but I don't know when the video is going to cut. So I want to reinforce that Google Earth Virtual Global Program released, originally developed by Keyhole, called Earth Viewer, and uses digital elevation model, DEM, data collected by NASA shuttle radar topography mission. And the second point here for 2006 is Microsoft released Virtual Earth, web-based website and SDK. MSN's answer to Google Maps. Laser scan renamed One Spatial. Nick Chrisman publishes charting the unknown how computer mapping at Harvard becomes GIS. Harvard opens the Center for Geographic Analysis. Esri released ArcGIS 9.2 significant geodatabase and server enhancements. And first Esri Developer Summit in Palm Springs. Focus on Esri developer community, heavy concentration on geeks. And move to 2007, NeverTag, purchased by Nokia, digital map data provider valued at 8.1 billion US dollars, map coverage in 72 countries on 6 continents. Wow. Teller Atlas, purchased by TomTom, digital map data provider valued at 1.8 billion, map coverage in over 200 countries. Apple introduced the iPhones, internet connected multimedia smartphone with touchscreen and minimal hardware interface. Functions include camera, media player, texting, visual, voicemail, email, web browsing, and Wi-Fi. Well, I'm sorry. I think everybody is was busy preparing for the Beijing Olympic Games. So I don't have anything for 2008. Let's move to 2009. Esri completes new headquarters building. Very interesting. 2010. What happened in 2010? So first, Radland GIS Week, annual event to bring together leaders from academia, government, and different industries to advance the science and application of geospatial technologies. Topic: space-time modeling and analysis. Esri releases ArcGIS 10, and you can see from this image. Cool. And more functions and ESRI revises logo and beginning of March 19th encourages employees pronounce of the company's name as Esri, okay, Esri. ArcGIS.com launched. Yay, look at here. Focus on finding and sharing GIS content, organizing geographic information into groups, and building communities. 2011. Oliver Buch's Science Matrix published a map of scientific collaboration, used data from scientific journal aggregators like Elvis and Scopius and Thomas Reuters of Web Science. Scientific collaboration between scientists in cities were geocoded and used the Great Circle algorithm to trace the lines of collaboration between cities. The brightness of the lines is a function of the algorithms of the number of collaborations between those same two cities. FanMap Super Bowl edition debuts. Esri Technical Certification Program launched. Amplitude used GIS software programs. The 2-hour 90 to 95 question exams test at different levels of proficiencies in ArcGIS. IBM Waters Handy defeats 2 epic formal champion on Jeopardy. Major events in the development of artificial intelligence, a new era in man and versus machine. Watson won 77,107. Jenkins is 24,000. One for one welcome our new computer overlords, Ken Jenkins, he said that. Winston pulled over 200 million pages of reference material in under 3 seconds with each question. Confidence algorithms were used to decide whether or not to hit the Jeopardy button. As Lander, Alan, and Peter Weldon discovered that iPhone and the 3G iPad are recording their positions in a hidden file, consolidated DB on the device. Since iOS 4 devices have been storing a list of locations and timestamps, the file is in unencyclopedic and unprotected location is determined by triangulating against the nearest cell towers. Not as accurate as GPS, but takes less power. No evidence that Apple used this data. Okay, so I have the last slide to summarize a little bit for ArcView GIS that you can see from the 1990s. From 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, and 3.2, some features, key points I want to point out. Like the first version, it's easy to use desktop display and query software, and then it has in 1994 it had authorized training program. Shapefile is very important feature for vector data. Expression and avenue extensions was developed in 1996. And model builder, for our GIS tool, we had the spatial analysis that we built models to do spatial analysis. That's all I have for the history of GIS. Thanks for watching. Please comment it and give feedback. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thanks again for watching.